Hi guys, good evening. So, I think I gotta highlight something for a relative of mine. She is a vendor on the seawall. Actually, she's been a vendor on the seawall for a few years now, selling comfortably without any issues. But for the past um for the past 3 months or so, the kind of guy that's been following her around, right? He just suddenly made it his habit of following her around. He would normally just go there, start looking for her, and as soon as his eyes fall on her, he started following her around. So she used to be selling between the part there by Bandstand to Kitty, right? And you know they got one or two dark spots along the way. So at first she didn't have a problem. She just for all the years she would still walk with her stuff, go down to Kitty, walk her back by the bandstand. But since this guy started following her around, now she's not comfortable enough to walk anywhere out there. Even if she's just by the bandstand, it's still very much uncomfortable for her. Right? Now it reached a point where she actually went, there are some police out there and thing. So she actually went, told them about it, expecting some kind of help, but instead of receiving any kind of help, you know what they did? They start asking, oh, the man touch you? Oh, the man tell you anything? No. She's feeling uncomfortable. She no longer feels safe, right? And mind you, this is how this young woman, this is how she survives. This is what she does to pay her bills, to pay her rent, to survive. You understand? But he has now made it so uncomfortable for her to the point that she don't want to do it anymore. Right? Now, these police asking this girl all kind of nonsense. All sorts. She told me about this since it first started. And then she told me back about it like about 6 weeks into it. Now it's 3 months something and it's still happening. I thought that by now the police would have helped her. Right? But they haven't. Because what she had to do, since the police out there didn't do anything, she went to Eve Larry. Eve Larry then sent her over to a sergeant at Brick Dam. Right? I can't remember what they told her over there. However, she really didn't get no help. But she was sent back to the police out there again. When she went back out there was a female sergeant, right? I'm not sure. I can't remember now if that was the same sergeant that she met at Brick Dam. But the sergeant out there asked her if she's sure this is not like one of her old-time boyfriends or somebody, she used to be with. And like, how dare she? How could she do that? If it was her daughter, I don't believe she would have asked that. And if she was a relative of the other police guys out there, I don't believe that they would have asked her, oh, he touched you? Oh, he tell you anything? No. But because she's a total stranger to them, they think that that is best. Now, 3 months after, she is so fearful. She's out there selling. First, she used to be pushing her trolley thing with all of her stuff that she has to sell. Now, because he recognizes her easy when he sees that trolley, she has now decided to walk with just 2 bags. So now she gotta, sling on the bags and walk with some in her hand or so. She gotta be over the food court hiding when she sees him. She gotta be between the some kind of thing that I got there hiding hiding behind by the bins. She can no longer ply her trade between Camp Street and Kitty. She's trying to stay where there's light. Because as long as she starts walking, he starts walking behind her. When she stops, he stops. Right? It's not fair. It's not right that she would have made a report, that she would have complained several times to the police out there and not receive any kind of help at all. So what I want to know is if the police, normally what happens? The police don't really come before something happens. The police like to know that, they don't want to know that citizens are being cautious by coming or good, let me go in and do something, talk, make a report concerning this thing that's bothering me before it gets bad. They like to know that they can investigate a murder, they can investigate robberies. They do not like to prevent, and that is very bad. Because he is following her. Plenty nice, she gotta run. Heading off of the seawall, she gotta run because halfway down through Rabbit Walk or halfway down through their Camp Street, when she looks back, there he is walking fast as fast behind her. And the police out there, they're not doing anything. Every time she tells them something, they're laughing. They find it funny. They keep asking her, "Did the man tell you anything? Did the man touch you?" But now, if she gets so tired and becomes so scared that she does something to him, they will definitely arrest her. They will definitely charge her. What I don't understand. Like, what really going on in Guyana? What is going on? What is it? What has to happen for her to get some kind of help? What has to happen? The police out there, you see this man all the time walking behind the girl, following her around, and they are doing nothing. Still saying if he doesn't touch her, tell her anything is okay. So maybe he gotta rape her, maybe he gotta kill her, maybe he gotta stab her, he gotta rob her. I don't know what it is. But Guyana Police Force, y'all need to do better. And as for the female sergeant, you really need to do better as a female. I remember one time hearing them say at the station, they got a domestic violence book, and with that, it's non-bailable. It's non-bailable after a man or a woman harmed their spouse. But when people go to make a report, it doesn't matter if 50 women go and then they change their mind. Whenever someone goes there, they should be taken seriously. As for my relative, it won't go down nice at all though. It really would not go down nice if anything happens to her. And I know then the police will be so happy and, jolly to go and charge whoever decide to fix this kind of situation on their own. Because people can only take so much. And when you go to the police for help, they need to start actually doing their jobs. They need to start assisting and not waiting for things to get from bad to worse. It is not nice, it's not right, and it is not fair. And I'm not just saying so because it's a female. Even if it was a male, it was the other way around, I would have said the same thing.